Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about something that's been really going through my mind. And I was listening to a podcast by Aubrey Marcus, and the speaker was talking about community building and relationships. And she said, we have to ask ourselves, are we in service to others, or are we in service to criticism, judgment, and envy? And it's a very profound statement, because we hear often that we need to be in service to others versus service to self. But when you break this down and you realize that whenever we're criticizing, judging, we are envious of what somebody else has, we're absolutely moving into that service to self space. And that's an interesting thing, because we all judge. We've all criticized. We may have even been envious or jealous, right? These are human emotions that we can have, that we need to move out of and move back into being in service to others. But there's another caveat with this that I think is really important for us to understand. Whenever we are in criticism, judgment, or, any of those behaviors to ourself, that space is also service to self versus service to others. Because, I was working on this concept in the middle of the night. I literally woke up having a conversation with the guides. And we need to really look at ourselves as part of the category service to others. So when I think about being in service to others, I have to include myself in that category. And how I strive to be loving, kind, considerate, helpful to others is how I also need to be to myself. And unless I am that, at least majority of the time, then I'm actually not in service to others, because what I'm doing is I'm carrying within this very dualistic energy of, I can be loving to you. I can be understanding and considerate of you and non-judgmental. But when the mirror turns to me, that's where I find fault. But the problem with that is that the energy that is then put out, it's not authentic. So when I say, I really don't judge, there could be this fine line of a lie in that. Because if I look at how I might have talked to myself, it's full of judgment. So it's a very interesting thing how this one little statement really shifted things, that we have to realize that we are part of that other. So if we want to truly be a service to others, we have to include ourselves in that, in how we love others, how we treat others. Otherwise, we're really in service to self. And when we say self, we mean the ego. And all of the ways that the ego likes to limit and keep us small and in boxes. So just a little bit of food for thought for today. I hope you all are doing well. Take care.